Welcome everyone to your full moon in Aquarius. Oh my goodness, here we go, guys. Been waiting for this full moon. This is where we want to be, right? Okay. And it is, of course, running with the portal of 8-8. So it's big, right? This is a big portal. So we've got the full moon portal open with the Lion's Gate. So definitely expect the unexpected is coming through. So let's see what's going on with you. Guys, remember this is time-stamped for each and every one of you. I am doing a separate reading for the cusps. So that'll be good. But if you guys are cusps and you are watching this, that is fine. Just go with your rising or your regular sign, however, or moon. We have expect a powerful change. New moon eclipse. It is time for powerful change right now in this Aquarius, this Aquarius moon. Aquarius, is the sign of communication. It's of partnerships, creativity, opportunities. It's going to run with training a few other energies over here, other planets, especially Mars. So also watch for, those tower moments that are, maybe coming up. Don't let them throw you off guard, though, because there's going to be a lot of breakthroughs coming through, right? But it's also the star card, right? So it's also talking about those blessings, that hope, things coming through. So let's just see what's going on. Having a lot of breakthroughs. Believe in the impossible. Absolutely. Especially when it's running with this Lion's Gate, you definitely want to believe in the impossible. We already talked about that in the Lion's Gate video. If you guys haven't watched that, you might want to check that out. This says, full moon in Aquarius, show the world the real you. Absolutely. This is where, you want to embrace your personal self, your professional self. Show them who you are, what you're made of. Push that energy out. This can also push you to meet all kinds of people with the experiences that, you need within your life, right? Having that magnetic attraction towards, your business. If you need someone to work with, the universe could bring someone in, attract you with that person who's going to help you get that job going, right? Help you attract other people into your life. Maybe you need to use one person to get to someone else. Okay, so there's all kinds of different things going on to why we're, because it's talking about the social circle as well. Okay, so you want to be innovative, imaginative. You're also going to have a lot of psychic breakthroughs for some of you, spiritual breakthroughs, awakenings, also coming within that 8-8 Lion's Gate as well. Okay, so it says, luck is on your side. Believe in the luck. Okay, watch your emotions running high. All these full moons do bring in high emotions. Remember, you don't want to have your emotions too high, though, right? Your hard work is paying off. There's that new moon in Capricorn. We just got through that full moon in Capricorn. So it's almost like, yeah, you've just been holding your vision ever since, these other moons and having all these things coming. Now it's saying, hey, look, now you're having the breakthroughs. Now you're going to see what it is you can get out of the situation. Like I said, definitely, right? Surrender to the divine, the full moon. Loving that. Oh, absolutely. This is amazing. Really, if you think about it, because it's saying, look, there could be a little bit of chaos, but there'll be some quick outcomes to the situation. Don't worry about the situation. Do not allow your emotions to run too high. Believe in good luck. Believe in the impossible. Hold that vision for what it is you truly want. You could literally have all of your dreams come true within, the next 20 days or so. Maintain your current path. Yeah, there could be some obstacles and challenges being thrown at you. Remember, like I said, Aquarius runs with that tower, but, when that chaos comes, there's going to be some kind of quick solutions over here. Decisions could be made, right? So you could have big wins. Here's that tower coming out. In Aquarius, that's Uranus in Mars coming through, in which it's trining at this time, Uranus and Mars. But it's saying, you know what, you just keep giving to yourself and know where to give. Ground yourself, be helpful towards other people, towards yourself. Hey, look, guys, your peace is your power. Don't let others disrupt your power. Okay? That's really, you know, it's like if you need to give back to yourself, you give back to yourself. Be kind to yourself at this time. Don't let others, you know, strike out against you and make things negative for you. It's time to be a little impulsive. This is where those quick outcomes and solutions will come from. You know, you keep on the ball, you keep yourself grounded, you'll be able to see that, you know what, there's breakthroughs through these, you know, this disruptive time. Not everybody's going to have a disruptive time, but if you do find yourself in this place of chaos, disorder, confusion, it's, you know, just ground yourself and you'll find things will start coming to you pretty quickly. Okay, so any disappointments that you do find at this time, don't live in the past. Let go of the past and bring in what it is you truly need. Allow yourself to free yourself from those things so that you can get your 10, yeah, your big win. Get your big win. It's time for big wins. And a lot of you have been working so hard towards these big wins that, yes, you are going to expect these big wins, right? And it may not come exactly the way you want them to. You never can say that it will, but I will tell you one thing. From the chaos, you could be expecting also big wins. Having it sitting over here, you could say, oh my gosh, this was like the last final test to this, and now here comes my big win, right? Or maybe I've been expecting this for a long time. I can feel it on the horizon. I'm just going to keep going. Just keep going strong, because it says you are the Queen of Pentacles. Hold tight to what it is you want. This is now a time to save money. Keep yourself in control. Make sure that you are grounding your energy. Keeping to yourself what it is you truly want. Do not allow others to, you know, cause conflict. And don't allow the conflict to rise within yourself. And I mean, this is Aquarius energy right here. So it's saying through, you know, there's going to be some conflict of mind. Other people might even want to attach themselves or attach their energy to you. Do not allow that to happen. Make sure that you are seeing the truth within the situations, and keep truthful to yourself of what it is you truly want at this time. Another beautiful Aquarius card. So it's all about being disciplined, seeing the clarity, not allowing others to confuse you. When you ground yourself and you keep yourself into this place of I'm in control, you won't allow that confusion to come. Okay, keep that hope and faith alive. Okay. You'll get all these new inspiring ideas. There's, you know, you have that Mars coming through as well. Like I said, because it is trining Mars, and it's also trining Saturn as well. You know, so, I mean, you do have some kind of, you know, some opposing factors that we could say, right? As you could say, it's trining Saturn, it's trining Neptune, it's trining Mars. So when you have all of these, right, it's crazy because here's Neptune here. Here's Neptune here. Here's Saturn. Here's Mars, right? And then Mars again. But it's saying when you have these, it wants to bring, don't let it be your opposing factor. Use it for the good. You can use the Saturn to ground yourself as a great earth energy. Saturn's great, right? Capricorn energy is great for grounding. And then, of course, you have that Neptune. Use it for those psychic breakthroughs, those spiritual awakenings. Use it for those meditations to make, you know, and it will kind of awaken you and keep you where you need to be in this lighter energy, and also bring in imagination and innovation, right? And then you can say with Mars, don't let it just, you know, become that chaos and that disruption and that war and that conflict. You can use that fiery passion to reach new horizons and embrace your personal and professional self, bringing in what it is you need with that magnetic attraction that fire brings to us, right? And then being, you know, you can be unique and different and have fun and have that passion going through. So all you're doing is you're taking all these things that's trying to bring in negative aspects and you're flipping it, right? You're flipping it and saying, no, I'm going to get creative with that Mars. I'm going to get structured. with that Saturn. I'm going to get innovative and imaginative for that success with that Neptune. Wow, now and instead of having that chaos and conflict with, you know, with that Aquarius energy, you're saying, no, I'm going to get hopeful, faithful, and bring in that star quality to the situation. Yeah. And bring in, you know, my legacy, bringing in those hopes and dreams. Aligned, Akashic Stargate, aligned with purpose, crosswords. There's no wrong path. You are on the right path. Ascended Masters are watching everyone. They are pushing everyone at this time onto the right path, sending you energy to maintain your current path. I mean, that's really what it is. I'm going to send you this energy. You have all this energy around you. Anunnaki light codes, energetic shift, new information, end of that cycle, bring in new cycle. Okay. Embraced by light, mission uncovered. Don't give up where your dreams are, because you're coming in. Oh, so you're coming in. Wow. With the Holy Grail flying all over the place over here. Inner discovery, finding that sacredness within yourself. You are what you seek. You are what you seek, my friends. If you want what it is you want within this Ace of Pentacles to this 10 of Pentacles, with this love, success, job, you are going after what it is you want, but only you can do it and find it yourself. You have to dig deep within yourself, and you will have this. Keep going. Keep going. Okay. And you have, soul star activation, fulfilling new soul contracts, remembering who you are and bringing in those soulmates. Wow. Wow. Right now is a great time to bring in new soulmates, having those new soulmates coming in. Why? Because you have had a lot of karmic clearing. We've watched this karmic clearing last month. We've watched this karmic clearing for the last 2 months, since June through July. It's like, if you didn't have it, you know, it's like if you weren't 100% through it with certain karmic clearings, right? Whatever that karmic was, right? It's like, whatever it was, here it comes. Right, we're not going to be able to fulfill all karmic clearings, right? And then we're just going to build more karma anyways, because we're karmic beings. But whatever it is, it's saying you were recalling your power for your future thinking. And whatever it was that you're clearing away those karmics off that board, here comes that new soulmate. If you guys just got out of a divorce, maybe it's been a couple of years, maybe you've been cleaning house, which is healing, getting past things, and you're ready for that new soul, you know, soulmate, that new love. Here they come. Here they come. Yep. Absolutely. And I love right here, it says the big yes card, Sirius star blessings. And like I said, that Sirius right now was the 8-8 portal, because Sirius is open. It is the sun in the night sky at this time of the year. And that's when the veils are thin, and it says, let's do this. Let's bring these in. Let's bring in these miracles. Yes, bring in these miracles, my friends. Divine connection, holy experiences, and miraculous energy. Making these major breakthroughs. Even if they're a little chaotic, you just throw it away and say, you know what? No, I'm ready for the breakthrough. And sometimes those chaotic little things are little tests too. So always remember to thank the universe for your tests, because tests are what help upgrade us to know what path we need to be on and where we may be still holding on to something that we need to let go of. So clearing away all of that stuff. Okay, beautiful reading, my friends. Let's get in here. And like I said, these are timestamped, so going from Aries all the way to Pisces. Let's see. Best messages for Aries, please. It does look like there could be some heartbreak and a little bit of emotional pain that you could be going through at this time. Make sure that you are gathering your energy, right? Don't let anybody steal your energy away from you. But right now is a great time for teamwork and collaboration. But if you feel like somebody is taking away your energy, or you are hurt from that divorce or those sorrows, it says that it's time for you to move on, get motivated, collect that energy. I love that. Prepare to feel that bliss. Okay. Yes. Prepare to feel that bliss. Absolutely. Ace of Wands to the, yeah, Six of Wands. Time to feel that bliss, my friends. Okay. There's going to be a lot of things that are going to ignite this social sector over here when we talk about the Three of Pentacles. Okay, so if you're doing anything that has to do with any kind of social media or anything like that, now is a great time. You could be also meeting someone through social media who could be helping you out. Okay. And if it is time for you, it could be time for you to, if you're single and ready to mingle, this is also a great time to do so. Okay. Okay, Taurus. The Justice to the Queen of Swords. Ooh, to the Four of Wands. Love it. Get ready to soar over here, Taurus. Anything that you feel needs to be justified with that truth and clarity coming in, you may be getting truth and clarity through some kind of air sign. It could be a Libra, Gemini, or an Aquarius. It does look like they want to have some kind of clear-minded communication. Somebody wants to clear something up with you. It could actually lead to romance or some kind of successful endeavor, because you do have the Four of Wands. If you're waiting for love and romance, here it comes. This is very favorable for you at this time. Yeah, there's something that needs to be cleared up over here. It almost looks like somebody wants to come in and either give you some kind of promotion if you're not looking for romance, or want to give you some kind of promotion. They want to give you some kind of job. Somebody also, like I said, wants to clear up the air with you, Taurus. And then somebody also wants to clear up the air with you about love. Somebody's watching you. They've got their eye on you. Absolutely. Two of Cups. Twin flame connection for some of you. You got a new soul contract coming in. You can also use this period and time right now, guys, to highlight your ambitious endeavors. Go after what it is you truly want. Reaching new heights with passion. Your passion's going to be on target over here. But you definitely have some mutual attraction over here. So it almost feels like anything you're going to touch over here, Taurus, is going to turn to gold. You got the Midas touch. That's exactly what it is. Clarify, yeah, because even coming out is the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, I was going to say clarify on that, but that's the next card coming out. Yeah, whatever you're putting your hard work into, it doesn't matter. I don't care what it is. You got the Midas touch. Love, money, success. You're reaching those places now. So just make sure that you're allowing the full moon to push you to explore those horizons. Now is not a time to to give up right now, is to use your wildest dreams. Okay, keep your dreams going. I don't care how wild it is. Here we go over here. Believe in the impossible, Taurus. Okay, you're right there. Yeah, I definitely show the world. Yes, hold your vision, believe in the impossible, and show the world the real you. I'm telling you, those three things are going to be the biggest factors, Taurus. You're really taking this really by the horns. No pun intended for Taurus, but seriously, it's not even a joke. You got this. Gemini. No time to play it small right now, Gemini. It's time right now to really, but it's also time for you to conserve in your money, really hold tight to what's really yours. Save the money that you need to save. Ground yourself as much as possible. There could be a little bit of a whirlwind and a little bit of chaos and disruption over here. Do not allow anyone to push you in the wrong direction. Make sure that you are taking control of your wealth, your money, everything that you have at this time. Keep everything very secure. Okay. It says right now that you're going to have a very curious, you're going to be very curious right now about what's going on. Your curiosity is going to be very high right now, but that's going to be good though, because this is going to be good for that turning point of being curious of what it is that I truly want and where I'm going. Yeah. Because it's really time. I mean, if you want to travel, right now is a great time to travel, but it's also saying ground yourself so that you can pursue kind of like those long distance traveling, long distance relationships. There could be a lot of long distance things going on. You got financial independence coming in. If you're involved in any kind of media or publishing or academics, this is going to be a great time for you. If you're getting ready to go back to school, take on any kind of new job, this is going to be very, very favorable, or new creative endeavor. But it just says make sure that you're holding tight to your money. Also watch for people trying to take advantage of you. Yeah, but it does look like your curiosity is going to be very high. So it looks wonderful, and expect some kind of reward coming through also with the Nine of Pentacles. If you've been waiting a long time and you felt like you were suffering in silence type of scenario, you have some kind of reward coming toward you you don't even see. That's a super unexpected, unforeseen reward with the, with the Devil in reverse to the Four of Pentacles to the Nine of Pentacles. That's unforeseen success. Definitely, because see, it says, I didn't see it coming, but I've been waiting for my ships forever. Unexpected delay. Yeah. Yeah, but here it comes. It almost feels like it's been delayed for quite a while over here for you, Gemini. And now finally here it gets ready to come. Oh my goodness, Wheel of Fortune. Okay. Wow. Very nice. Cancer. Full moon for Cancer, please. What to expect. Avoid conflicts when it comes to money right now. Some people are taking things a little too serious when it comes to certain situations. They're spotlighting as they want to take control over a situation. If you know that you're in a relationship where somebody feels like they own this or that, or they want to be in full control over a situation and not letting you participate where you're supposed to be participating, some kind of teamwork when it comes to money. I don't care if it's in a marriage, I don't care if it's in the business area, whatever it is, be careful of that. Somebody wants to fight about money. Also, it's a great time for teamwork, but yeah, somebody wants to get you in your head. Be careful of that chaos trying to cause a tower with you. Okay, so you might want to try to have some kind of discussion about this money situation. Okay, but be careful that it seems like they want to blow up. They don't seem to be very happy about this situation. If it's a settlement or something in a court-related situation, yeah, they're going to bring everything up to light and try to throw you under the bus. Just want you to know. Okay, but you have the Wheel of Fortune. You definitely are clearing a lot of karma over here and cleaning up this baggage. This baggage will be cleared. It will be in your favor in the end. But just be careful of the unpredictable. Yeah, it's very unpredictable how this person's going to try to throw things at you. They're going to definitely try to throw you under the bus over here. Okay, so just be careful about that. But I love it because it shows this turning point with the Wheel of Fortune where it says, yeah, but then all of a sudden this unexpected outcome comes through as they're trying to do this nasty stuff to you, and then it comes back and blows it up in their face. Okay. If you're trying to buy or sell, okay, this is a great time for buying and selling. Okay, because there's a lot of preparation and progress. It just might be a little slower than you want it to be, but there is definitely some kind of expansion coming towards you. But like I said, it's definitely unexpected in the way that it's coming through. Okay, so if you're trying to merge in some kind of business deal, the merging is coming. It just feels like they're kind of dropping the ball at this time. Okay. Leo. For our birthday Leos over here, what do we got? Right now is a good time to rest, relax, meditate. Make sure that you are meditating. You are getting ready for a huge shift over here with the world. Everything is becoming different. You're going to be celebrating this new arrival that's coming towards you. You definitely are going to have some kind of birthday wish. Wow. Something you've been working hard on, you're getting a birthday wish, and it's opening a lot of doors. Happy birthday, Leo. You're going to get some kind of public recognition and victory coming out of this situation. Your self-confidence is going to be through the roof. Own it, Leo. You got that self-confidence. Get in your own power over here. And also, being that Aquarius is your sister sign, obviously, you're going to be able to really maintain this energy, take this energy as your own, and really keep that wishful thinking going, because you have something coming that's, wow. And if this is a partnership, it's a big, huge focus. Here comes this lovely, wow, here comes that lovely person. Here comes your knight in shining armor, your beautiful princess, whatever. Okay, follow your heart. Right now is not the time to give in. Your creativity is going to be sparked. Go after all your creative endeavors right now. The full moon is going to energize you to be more attractive to the outside world. You're going to be like just like a magnet. Talk about firecracker. Hello. Yeah, you're going to get a lot of attention over here, but it also looks like you're also engaging in a lot of new opportunities. You're just like a magnet. Like everything's just like coming at you. So, you know, don't be surprised if you don't have two suitors coming out over here. Don't be surprised if you don't. Yeah. Because, I mean, you're sitting in your own energy. Could have a Scorpio coming toward you. Could be a Taurus coming toward you. A Virgo. Oh, my gosh. Libra. Yeah. So, I mean, you're going to be on fire. You're going to be like eye candy. Okay. And not just for romance, but also for jobs, because you have the Seven of Cups. Everybody wants Leo's attention. Okay, so moving on. Virgo. New moon is bringing in compassionate, diplomatic, empathetic balance. You may be playing it safe a little bit at this time. You could also be tidying up some kind of big career or job related project. You could even be leaving one job and finding another job. Right now is a better, you know, you could be trying to balance out a lot of different things. Could be your assets, could be different things. You could be buying property at this time. You're going to make a lot of judgment calls. It does feel like somebody also wants to come back. They want to redeem themselves with you. There could be a huge reconciliation coming out over this. Okay. It does feel like you're going to be very busy, though, at this time, trying to get everything together. It's almost like you're reassessing a lot of things, kind of putting your plate back together. It's almost like, what I'm seeing is kind of like you have this plate of food. You're throwing out the majority of everything. You're only leaving this much on the plate. You're throwing everything out, and then you're going to put new food on your plate. That's what I'm seeing. It's like, I don't like the food that's on my plate. I only like this. And I'm going to get rid of everything else, and I'm bringing new stuff in. So you're definitely reassessing everything around what's going on around you. You could be also on a diet. That could even be that too. Maybe that's why you're getting rid of food. Maybe you're going on a diet plan, getting onto some kind of fitness plan. Okay. It looks like you're really taking care of you right now. Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of like Virgo's me time right now. I'm really just kind of looking at what's going on around me. I need to get myself organized. Yeah, right now is a great time to get healthy and really get organized. Okay, so Libra. Closing a chapter to one situation and getting ambitious about another. It's really letting your passion consume you right now. It almost feels like sky's the limits for you. If you feel like you have some kind of mysterious pot of gold at the end of the tunnel over here, it's because you are. You feel like you're in emperor mode right now. You're definitely in some kind of protection mode for what it is you truly want at this time. Spirit says that it's really time to get stable about what it is you want and really take on your power, especially when it comes to your work and your love area. I do feel like for a lot of you, do feel, yeah, like you're being very inspired. I have the Tower to the Star, which is both Aquarius energy. Wow, that's a lot of heavy Aquarius. Wow. For the Seven of Cups to the Hierophant. So you could be definitely ending, you might be ending one relationship to start another relationship with, it could be a Taurus, you could be ending one with an Aquarius or a Scorpio, and definitely be starting a new one with a Taurus, could be, doesn't have to be, or an Aries. It could be Aries, Taurus, cusp. However it is, but it does say that you definitely have some kind of gold at the end of the, it's like there's a storm brewing, but it feels like you're doing the storm. Okay, look, Libra, either you started this storm or you're ending this storm. If you say, I didn't start this storm, they started this storm, but I'm ending it, then you're ending it on one hell of a good note. If you're starting this Tower, you're ending it on one hell of a good note. Because no matter what you're saying, it doesn't matter what this storm is, I see the silver lining, because that's definitely what it is. Do you see that? There's a storm brewing, but I'm ending it on this note. You are not taking away my power. If anything, I'm being empowered. I'm going to be the emperor. It's me. I'm going to do this. You are not going to take this away from me. You want something, and you're going to make sure that you are dedicated and committed to doing whatever it is that you want. But it's you who's going to, no matter what, you're going to finish this, and you're going to finish it the way you want it. And it's going to be a silver lining, because you're saying, this is my pot of gold, and this is where this is where the rainbow ends. Yeah, yeah. And you're preparing for this. It's almost like you're so prepared for war that you're like, it is not a war. So whether it is you preparing it or you ending it or however, it doesn't matter. You win. It doesn't matter, Libra, you win. You fucking win. You're the magician, and you said it. You said, I'm the magician. I'm the one in control over this situation. I'm manifesting it. This is what I want, and it's coming to me. Show me the outcome. Yeah, you win anyways. Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune. Thank you. Wheel of Fortune to the Chariot, to the happiness, to the, look at that. Yeah, to the Ace of Wands. So no matter what the situation, for a lot of you, it looks like a new love. You're balancing out the situation. You said, I have control. You're in your own energy. No, you already know. Yeah, because you're the High Priestess. You're saying, I already know where my new love is, and I want it. That's what I want. I'm getting rid of this past shit. I don't care what it is. Like I said, it doesn't matter if it's a job or a new love. For a lot of you, it's new love. Wow. Okay, Scorpio. You're not messing around. You're going straight after that miracle. Scorpio. You're having a little bit of an overwhelming time at this time and having a little bit of struggle. Somebody's trying to put you in a defensive mode, trying to discredit you for your victories. Be careful. Watch your energies at this time. It does look like you are planning some progress over here in discovering this new decision. This will have a good breakthrough, though. You have the Ace of Cups. This person's really making you worry, or you're putting a lot of worries and insecurities into this situation. It will come out as the Ace of Cups. You just need to not put so much worry into this situation. Yeah. You will have the final outcome that you're looking for. I do see the Queen of Pentacles here. But the high emotions of the moon might get you a little down and get you trapped in your mind. So really watch that. If it's not you, then you're stuck with someone around you, right, who really feels this energy, and it could really put you into a bummer mode. Okay, so careful with that. It could be family. It does feel like family with the Queen of Pentacles, so it could definitely be some kind of domestic concern, okay, that's going on over here. You could also be traveling, okay, from one location to the next. Could also be trying to get into real estate for some of you, but that's very good if you are, because that will have a lot of great potential with the Ace of Cups. But you might also have to step back and help a family member. This could be a family, but it could also be you, because you could be you really worried about this family member. Okay, and you might even feel like they're affecting your energy, or you might have to step back and help them. They may even need help, and they may need your help. Or you may feel like you need a family member to come in and help you. Okay. For others of you, you might just be renovating and redecorating. Okay. Trying to bring up some energy, clean the place. You know what I mean? It's kind of like reorganize, get clean, get cleansy, get ready for, you know, kind of throwing things away. So in a lot of ways, you know, what you could be doing, you could be making space for new things, right? Okay, Sagittarius. Oh, you're manifesting. You're like a manifesting monster over here. Oh yeah, for commitment too. Look at that. You're being very committed to what it is you truly want. You're taking on all the advantages over here, trying to open up all these doors. As the King of Wands, that's your energy, to the Magician, to the Hierophant, to the Seven of Cups, and you're just like, I'm on a roll over here. Right? You are just bursting and blasting through these ideas, these thoughts, the things that you want. You're just going to see a lot of things coming to you. Your creativity is going to be just off the charts. You might even feel like you're putting in some big work towards a big project at this time as well. You might even have a new contract, even maybe a new love contract coming through. Could be with an Aries, a Scorpio. Yeah. Yeah, somebody could also be trying to confuse you and try to make you, in some kind of indecision at this time. But I don't think that that's going to really block anything from you. I think that if anything, that's just going to push you around that situation. You're going to work this out. I feel like this could be at work. Somebody's trying to confuse some kind of situation. Could even be a family member, but they're trying to confuse something. But it looks like you're like, I'm adapting to this situation. Watch, I'm going to get this. So whatever it is, it does feel like you are working around that. If you need to sign some kind of contract or sign some kind of lease or do something, you're going to find the best way to doing so. I do see new love on the horizon for you, or coming back into harmony with someone that you're already with. Okay, so I do see a lot of celebration and a lot of socializing at this time as well for a lot of you. Wow. Bringing some, maybe some beach days or something like that also. See you sitting at the beach, going to the beach. Maybe it's somebody's birthday. Okay, let's see. Capricorn. Bringing in the Justice, seeking personal closure. So closing out something. Careful of spending a lot of money, because it does feel like money is coming in, but it's leaving as fast as you get it. So be careful about that as well. That could also cause a little bit of confusion and a little bit of disconnect. Okay, because it does feel like you might be overspending money or not bringing enough in to do what it needs to be. This could be a great time, though, also to invest or look into building your wealth more. It could be a great time to save. Yeah, because it just feels like you're breaking this cycle. You're having some kind of negative phase that really needs to be looked into when it comes to money. So it just say, you know what, if you need an extra job or a side hustle or something, right now is a great time to get that side hustle, so that way you can start making more money. Yeah, it says you're in the recovery area right now. So you're going through a little bit of a tower moment at this moment, but it does look like, it does look like everything's going to turn as long as you're keeping an eye on it. Yeah. But it does look like right now it's causing a little bit of delays and frustrations, but it looks like it's going to have a big turnaround come towards like the end of the month. You can start seeing a little bit more of a turnaround. I do like that, because it does show that you're going to have that 10 of Pentacles coming through, and that the conflict and disagreements are actually going out the door. Okay, so Spirit is saying it's just time for you to really watch what's going on around you at this time, and keep yourself truthful and honest about what's going on within the situation. It does feel like it could also be somebody else around you who, you know, is not doing what they say they're supposed to be doing. For some of you are also looking for a new employer, new employment, and I do see new work coming in. So if you guys are just having problems with a work situation, I do see work coming in. Okay. If you know somebody's spending too much money, you're going to have a truthful conversation with them. It could definitely be a Gemini or an Aquarius that you're actually dealing with. Okay. They need to tighten up the pocketbook. Spending too much money. Okay. So just be careful. Otherwise, it looks really good. Aquarius. Yeah, it looks like towards the end of the month, Capricorn, you're going to be really building up that wealth. I like that. It's just a few readjustments. Aquarius, creative opportunities coming in. You do have a big surprise coming in. Make sure you are grounding yourself. Make sure to watch yourself from any kind of temptations. Okay. Could be some burdens and extra responsibilities thrown onto your plate at this time. It does look like you are seeking personal closure from, it could be a friend or whatever, but it does look like you have a new love coming into your life. But you have this realization about what is important to you and what is really, I feel like, okay, I kind of feel like you're sectioning things off. It's kind of like I'm taking this over here and I'm moving it over here, and then I'm moving this over here, and whatever's over here I'm throwing away. You're definitely sectioning things off of what's good and what's not. You're looking at really important details at this time because you don't want to have any temptations. You know that you have new love, new passions, new things coming into your life, but anything that's overwhelming you, you're definitely closing out those chapters, and you're not going to allow them to, you know, hurt you anymore. It's almost like you have these new personal viewpoints of what it is I truly want at this time. I have hopes and dreams, and this is where I'm spotlighting these things. And these things I'm throwing away for good now. Absolutely. You're exhausting. Yeah, yeah. Wow, you're doing like a complete, sorry if my son's screaming. You guys can hear him. It's just a big, huge shift and a huge cleanup call right now. This is going to help you assert yourself and command yourself into your own, yes, into your own power. Yeah, this is about your own power. If they're not with you, they're against you, and goodbye. That's literally what this is. You have new people, new things, new ideas coming around. This is a complete reevaluation and reorganization of your whole self, your whole life. Yeah, I'm tired of the negative people, tired of the negative stuff. Yep, giving back to yourself. This is like a huge shift in revelation you're going on over here. Wow. Okay. I mean, this is big. You're seeing the bigger picture over here. I mean, you're really, really looking at what it is that really makes you happy and what doesn't, and you're shifting just right here. Reminds me of this here. Anunnaki light codes. Interject. Oh my gosh. Energetic shift. New information and into the cycle. I can't believe I can't talk. Alrighty. Yeah, you're shifting everything around. You're making a whole new you. And last but not least, my beautiful Pisces. There's going to be a lot of confusion, a lot of chaos going on right now, Pisces. People are more worried about what they're doing and not. If you're trying to get a hold of somebody or trying to get somebody to do things with you. I'm trying to figure out how to say this. It's kind of like they're in me mode. Okay? So there's kind of like a heads up. Make sure that you are taking time for yourself. Look at the people around you who do want to do things with you, because you're going to have a lot of people who feel really burned out around you, who just want to either recharge their batteries, but they're doing it all in the wrong way. Their energy's too high. Remember what I tell you, when your emotions are too high, your intelligence is low. And that's exactly what's going on. Someone's emotions are so high that they're acting like a jerk, because, right? Intelligence is low, so they're acting like a big baby. There's something going on, right? Where they're definitely causing this chaos, okay? So pay attention to what's going on. Right now, it's also a great time to pay attention to your dreams and hunches, okay? Because you have a lot of good things that are coming through, okay? So there is definitely a lot of dreams coming true, family commitment coming through. Just watch that other person. It doesn't mean that that person is going to act like that forever. I really do believe it's the full moon who is, really got them down and out. Yeah, absolutely. They're in some kind of disharmony. So this could actually cause a lot of broken communication, breakups, tension, okay, because of the way that they're mishandling this communication with you. So really be careful about that. You're going to have to ask yourself, is it worth breaking up this communication or breaking up with this friend, with this relationship, because their emotions are high and their intelligence is low, right? Or is it something that finally they broke, the camel's back over here? Or is this actually something I'll come back to it later? You're going to have to say, hey, how important is this relationship? Is this, something that happens all the time? Or if they've just really made it known now how they really feel with their direct communication? It's going to be up to you on how you're going to see that. Yeah. But you do have the Fool card over here, which says there is going to be a lot of opportunities and new pleasures coming through. You also have a lot of different kinds of wishful thinking going on and new opportunities coming through. But I also think there are a lot of choices and a lot of new decisions. I think your creativity is going to be very high at this time. Okay, so, but you're also going to be in high command and demand for other people. So that's going to be another thing as well. Okay. Some might even come at you and treat you like royalty at this time. Okay, and you'd be like, me? What? And this is because of that shift and that revelation and the way you manifested around all of this. Things are really coming through. Things that you didn't expect, Pisces, are really coming to a head for you. Okay? I mean, it's really crazy. Like, you have a lot of stuff coming towards you. Stuff that you would never even imagine that these things would even happen to you and for you. Okay, but now you're just going to have to look back and say, what's good and what's not. You're going to make a lot of new choices. It seems like a lot just for this area, but remember, a full moon energy lasts for 30 days, right? So until the next full moon. So you have 30 days to get all of, what I'm saying, for all of this to come through. And you're going to be surprised how much it's going to make you juggle and make you think about different scenarios within your life within the next 30 days. Okay? Okay, my friends, and that was it. Until next time, peace and love. Bye-bye.